chapter 1173 of One Piece, titled "A Generation of Warriors." Let's see what the vibe is. The opening is Usopp's nose covered in honey, with Chopper's tree hugging and staring at him, with Hercules riding a flying beetle behind them, I think. Oh, it's just the beetle. It's not Hercules riding it. It's just, or not Hercules, Heracles. So we're opening. It is the not Dami Reverse Seed Giants versus the Dami Reverse Seed Giants, led by Dory and Bragi. They're saying kill Jarl. They're looking pretty wild, actually. Dory and Bragi, they look pretty. I like those designs. They look cool. And then Jarl is saying, Dory Bragi, it's unthinkable to see you like this. And then we're cutting away to Zoro and Hajruddin and the other member of Hajruddin's pirates that went with him. And Hajruddin is saying, what's this plan of yours, Roronoa Zoro? And Zoro's saying, first things first, is it okay if I cut those guys down? Then Hajruddin's saying, it is, but we're up against the entire giant warrior crew. And the other guy is saying, saving Elder Jarl is our top priority, but these warriors have all earned our respect. Tried to spare their pride at least. And two just random, I was trying to see, I was like, are they the two from Ennie's lobby? Actually, I think they're saying they've spotted them. They're like, Hajruddin, Stanson, and then Hajruddin's like, oh, we've been spotted, and Stanson's like, don't let them surround us. And they're like, hey, did you finish your quest to unite all the giants of the world? And the other one is like, yeah, right, by now they have to know that's never going to happen. Zugya. And they're like triggered by that. Hajruddin and Stanson, they're like, they have like their veins popping out and stuff, and they're like, go for it, Roronoa. And Zoro is like, okay, brothers, you got it. Okay, brother. And he jumps, and okay, Hajruddin and Stanson are giving the explanation. They're saying you won't get trapped between them if you approach from above. They're saying it's a clever move. And so yeah, then the Dami Reverse Sea Giants are attacking them, and Hajruddin's like, Stanson, let's circle around them from the sides, and Stanson is like, roger that, Hajruddin. I don't even know if Hajruddin is like the correct, what the hell? Something's after happening to my stream. Is everything okay? I think everything is okay. So my stream is just after getting really weird on YouTube. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, man? Okay, so it came back. Okay. I have the YouTube stream pulled up just to make sure everything's okay, And so Zoro was hopping along the heads of the Dami Reverse Giants. They're all just kind of like, hey. And they're looking up, and they're like, above us, that puny human. And he's like, he's whipping out his swords, and he's doing 3-sword style secret technique. He's hitting them with a secret technique. Yeah, damn. Secret technique, crossing of the 6 paths. He hits all of them at once, and they're all down. And he's like, and Stanson, sorry, not Hajruddin, is in the background going, that's Roronoa, sorry. That's Roronoa for you. And he's jumping along more of them. He's on Dory and Bragi now. And they see him, and they're like, Roronoa! And so he's like, Dory Bragi. And he deflects both of their attacks. No, okay. He's like swinging his swords up into the open air to like project himself, to like propel himself downwards. and Dorian Broggy's attacking him when he's in between them, and so they're attacking each other. And yeah, they slice each other's shields in half, and each other in half. Okay. Right. So Zora's like, huh? And then Jarl is like, Dory, Broggy. And then so they're both sliced, but we know dummy reversey people can heal. So I'm guessing they're fine because they're bubbling at the moment. It's like silhouettes of them bubbling. And okay, then we cut away. So my feeling is, based off of that, that the next time we see Zoro and Dorian Broggy and stuff, it'll be like they'll be even further into the dummy reversey. But anyway, we're cutting over to Brook. He's on the ground tied up. He's huffing and hurrying his way along, and he's on branch 8. We see one of the dream monsters in the background, and he's crawling along, and he says, "Princess Shuri, you there? Are you Princess Shuri?" And he's talking about Gunko, and Gunko is looking over at him, and he's kind of looking up. He's still tied. He's still tied up, and he's saying, "I can't see how you could possibly be her. I'm certain it's impossible, but it's hard to deny your spitting image, so I have to make sure." Okay. Okay. She's oh yeah, she's literally flying. She can just fly when she's emu, because it is emu in her body. And Brooke is shouting out from the branch at her. Even if you aren't the princess, surely you must be of her blood. If the princess were alive today, she would be nearing 80 by now. Of course, she wouldn't recognize me, given how much I've changed. God, I'm yawning so much, my bad. And yet, those features, the blue hair, the mismatched eye color, and a connection to the Holy Land. Plus, you're fond of my music too, aren't you? Every single detail is a perfect match. Princess Shuri. I had hoped I'd go the rest of my life without ever having to think about you again. God damn, Brooke. He was like, yo, is that you? I fucking hate you. Die. He really went for it. I owed everything to the man whose life you took, my patricidal princess. So Gunko killed her actual dad. Interesting. So Gunko's having a bit of a moment, I guess. And then Eam is like in her head, like, Gunko, are thy memories beginning to return? Okay. So this is the vibe we're going for. I don't know how I feel about that. So yeah, Gungo is like waking up. Brooke, you have to run. She's readying an arrow attack. And Brooke's like, huh? Oh no, she's not readying. She's disabling her arrows. And Brooke's like, huh? And the kids are like, look, it's wiggling about the arrow, which is like guiding them to the ship. Huh. Okay, Brooke's out. Brooke yells, I'm free, as he's launched out of the arrow trap bindings, whatever you want to call them. And Eam is in Gunko's head, like, Gunko, thou attemptest to move of thine own will. And then Gunko is talking, and she's like, Brooke, I'm ah. She's yelling. She looks like she's in pain. There's kanji above her. There's actually Conqueror's haki coming off of her. So I guess Eam can remote Conqueror's haki attack certain people. The people with the tattoos, I guess. He can remotely Conqueror's haki attack you. Brooke's leg got stuck again. So he's like, drop, my leg got stuck again. He's yelling now at Shuri, why did you tell me to run? I came to settle this matter. Now, who are you? And Gunko is glaring at him. It literally says glare in the dialogue box. And Okay, okay. It's Emu talking through Gunko at Brooke as she attacks him. He's holding his sword in one hand and a shield in the other, and she's hitting the shield with a Conqueror's Haki attack, with her spear, her trident, whatever her weapon of choice is. And Ibu is saying, "Shut thy mouth. Who art thou to Gunko?" And now we're cutting over to Usopp and stuff, and they're saying, "Woo, we're finally free. My mind powers did the trick, you see." Okay, Usopp. And Jinbei is talking as well. He's like, "The arrows came loose for a moment. What happened?" And so Robin is still restrained because she has like thorns around her from Summers. Um, and Nami's talking about it. She's like, "Robin's restraints are different. We have to get these thorns off of her." And Robin says, "Forget me, Nami. Focus on the children." And then who is talking? It's kind of confusing to tell who's talking at points. Jinbei's like, "I saw Angie slip away earlier, but I doubt she'll make it in time. West Village is way too far." And okay. And then we get a panel of Nami's face as Sanji shouts, "Nami Swan!" And then Nami says, "Sanji-kun." And then we're moving further along the branch to where the kids are. And Summers is there. He's saying, "Oh, keep moving, brats." And the finish line is just over there. And Scopper's kid is there and he's saying, "You're one of the demons Elder Jarl mentioned, aren't you? We'll make you pay for this. Elbaf is really strong. You'll see." And Summers is kind of talking with him and he's like, "Moron, we know all about how strong giants are. That's why we're after you. You're Gabon's kid, right?" And yeah, Gabon's kid, who I cannot remember the name of, is saying, "I'd shut up and unwrap these thorns if I were you." And the rest of the kids are kind of joining in. They're like, "Yeah, let us go. I dare you to face us like a warrior. Yeehaha. You're," oh, this is Summers talking, right? He's like, "Yeehaha, you're a real hoot. It's way too late for that." And he's saying, "Look, I can already see the harbor. Say goodbye to your homeland. This is the last time you'll ever see it." And the kids are like, "What? No way. You mean I'll never see Mom and Pa again? I don't want that. Someone help us." And then there's a Denden Mushi, and Summers is talking through the Denden Mushi to Eam. And he's like, "Ahem, hello, great one. Gillingham and I are about to complete our task. I'm dying to go home already, but do you have any more bidding for me to attend to first?" And oh, the new warrior giants are running over, and the kids are like, "Hold on, Ilva, Olaf." And Summers is like, "How'd they get here? Weren't the dream demons meant to stop them?" And oh, no, 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 this is Gabon's wife and stuff. This is the parents running at them. And so they're like, "Mommy, it's my mom and the others, Grandpa Oima." And wait, above you, watch out. Ah, it's Nika. Oh my god. It's one of the dream demons, but it's Nika, the god of destruction. So it's like an evil Nika. um and then the kids are like, "Mom, everyone run from this Nika. Don't be silly. You're underestimating us. We come from a generation of warriors." And they're chopping up Nika, but I don't think it's having any effect, to be honest. And the kids are like, "They're so strong," about their parents. Wholesome. Nika's kind of glaring. He's stabbing the ground with his knife, and they're like, "Hey guys, the kids are there. We won't make it even if we." Oh, this is the new giant warrior pirates. We won't make it even if we sprint. So what's going to happen? Let's do it, Goldberg, right? So the woman and Goldberg, two generals. Wait, let me join in. I'll save you, little bro. Three generals. Gokoku's sovereignty. Wait, this is the same attack as Kaido and Big Mom used in Wano, except probably less powerful because, you know, they're not Kaido and Big Mom. Okay. Okay. So this is the 3 version variant. I would still say it's probably less powerful than the Big Mom and Kaido variant, but it was enough to take out the Nika monster. And the Nika monster it went right through its chest. It's falling backwards onto Summers, and Summers is like, "Hey, back off before you crush me." And he knocks it away, but he knocks it backwards behind him, and that's where the ship is in the harbor. Ooh. So the Nika landed directly onto the ship that they were going to be using for the Giants kids. And Summers is like, the ship. Oh shit. And he's like, and like lines over his eyes and like snot coming out of his nose, and he looks worried. He looks worried. I think this is the first time something's gone wrong for the celestial dragons in this arc, the God's Knights, the Holy Knights, whatever. I think this is the first time something has gone wrong for them in this arc, which is interesting because, I mean, how many chapters are we to this arc? We're what, probably like 70 chapters in. It was like early 1100s. One Piece arcs. When did start at 1126? So we're 47, 48 chapters into this arc, and the villains have just had something happen against them, for like something go wrong for them for the first time in the arc. Interesting. Okay. I like that chapter. It was a good chapter. It's, I think we're kind of obviously with Sanji on the field now, with Zoro on the field, with Luffy and Loki about to be on the field in not a long time now. I think we're kind of coming to the climax. I'd say maybe 15 chapters left in the arc. Obviously we need to set up the fights, and I don't think each fight is going to be like one chapter. I'd say like we're going to get Sanji and Gabon versus like killing him, Zoro versus Summers, and then Luffy and Loki versus Emu Gunko is what I'm thinking. I think those are kind of the players on the board. I think Sanji, Gabon said last chapter that you need Conqueror's Haki to stop one of the God's Knights from regenerating. Sanji doesn't have Conqueror's Haki that we know of, but I have seen it mentioned, people speculating that like his Germa his Germa 66 like body mods could like have the same effect or something, or else he could just awaken Conqueror's Haki. Is kind of, you know, it's been hinted at a couple of times at this point in this arc, and unless if someone else in the crew is going to, I don't think Jinbei will, and I don't think anyone else in the crew is strong enough to fight a Holy Knight at the moment. Although, like, okay, it's been said, it was said during the flashback that 12 people can bear the mark of the Holy Knights at any given time. I think it'd be interesting to go over who I think the like matchups for the 12 could be. Obviously, we don't know the 12 Holy Knights yet, like we know the Gorosei. Obviously, that's 5. Um, we've seen 4 Holy Knights in this arc, so that's 9. And we could like there are more Holy Knights in the God Valley flashback, but like are they all the current Holy Knights, or like how does it work? Are you a Holy Knight until you aren't anymore? Like how does that work? That's that's what we need to know, because like if Gonko is like 80, she hasn't aged. She hasn't aged since Brooke's time. But then um Garling, Shanks's dad, has aged, even though he's been a Holy Knight that entire time since the God Valley flashback. He is old now. So how does the aging part work? Is it like only certain like vessels of Eam don't age? Is it because the Gorosei don't age either? Um like yeah, how does that work? It's inconsistent. Um so yeah. But I think like of the Straw Hats, you could see obviously Luffy, Zoro, Sanji fighting Holy Knights. Um, Garp could fight one. Dragon, Sabo. Um, that's 5, 6. Yamato. Um, Loki. Yeah, Loki's kind of locked for the final battle, I think. Blackbeard could probably, although I don't think Blackbeard has Conqueror's Hockey. I well, okay. I don't think it's been confirmed anywhere that he has Conqueror's Hockey, but if he's Rox's son and he has Rox's ambition and everything like that, he probably has Conqueror's Hockey. Um, who else? Who else could fight? I was just trying to think of who else is like at that level. I guess Mihawk, Shanks. I could see Shanks fighting his brother. Actually, it's not even I could see. I'm pretty sure Shanks is going to fight his brother. um, I'm just trying to think of like the red hair pirates crew. Like Law doesn't have Conqueror's Hockey that we know of. Kid is dead. um, yeah, I'm not too sure on who else could have it. I'm gonna go and record a video about that at some point in the next few days. Who could possibly fight the Holy Knights?